Hey guys, and welcome back to more Persona 5 Royal. And it sucks to say, but Morgana's missing. Sure hope he comes back soon. Gosh, so we can't sadly make any tools for tonight, but we can, in fact, feed our plant. Sure, Morgana isn't here to see us do it, but whenever he comes back, right, we'll tell him we did a good deed and get some points back. No, I'm just kidding. You get the points anyways, but it doesn't feel the same without Morgana. It's been with us for a while, but what can you do? I mean, it's right across the street, right? He knows his way back. I hope so. Anywho, let's head to bed, and maybe he'll come back tomorrow.
Were you just going to go to sleep without even wondering where I was? I take it the chief told you about Futaba, and then you guys disbanded in relief for now? You can't underestimate my intel gathering skills, you know. I was checking out the chief's house. I didn't think our Alibaba would be so young. Well, she's probably about the same age as you guys. At least her voice was pretty young sounding. Oh, and she had long hair, too. At the very least, she's surely no amateur. She completely overheard your conversation with the chief. And she can hack into our chats, too. Even if she can't take Medjed down directly, she might have some kind of lead on them. In any case, we'll need to rely on Futaba to get closer to Medjed. Let's meet up again tomorrow. How about we do it in here? It's way too hot outside. Anyway, make sure you let everyone know.
Futaba Sakura? She had one of these palaces? Hold on. While Medjed was targeting you, you chose to deal with someone completely unrelated to them? Then how was Medjed... What you said about the Sakura family generally falls in line with our investigation. It appears you aren't feeding us a false testimony. If you're lucid enough for jabs, you can get back to your story. It's still unclear to us as to how the Phantom Thieves dealt with Medjed since their identity is unknown. If you tell me something coherent, I may be a little more willing to believe you.
All right.
Still, to think the Phantom Thieves would have their hideout in the home of Wakaba Ishiki's daughter. What a coincidence. No. Perhaps it's fate. Regardless, we don't have time to waste. Continue with your story.
Walking to school! Seriously? It ain't cool! They're seriously holding an emergency meeting right when summer break's starting? I guess they need to set some rules when the world's eyes are on us, because the Phantom Thieves. Stuff like, don't do anything that will hurt the school's rep, spend your summer break quietly.
I can't.
Can't stay quiet with all this excitement going on. Medjed's statement was insane, man. People of Japan, you must not worship the Phantom Thieves, they said. It could just be a joke.
I don't think it is. Well, there's talk this could lead to the biggest leak of private data to date. I wonder if they're going to target another site. I'm curious to see how the Phantom Thieves react.
What's looking forward to most this summer? It'll be the perfect escape from exams. But the Phantom Thieves need to take action. They're the ones Medjed's after.
This is bigger than I thought. Can't leave this be. Yeah, they're making us look bad. F them! But what can we do?
Yep.
Seriously. Let's get this assembly out of the way. We have our own business to attend to. Right.
Morning!
Oh, hey. Is something over there? Just some guys. Come on, let's go. We're gonna be late. I mean, even if we're late on assembly day, can't you just be a little lax? My school is so stinking... I don't want to say it was bad or anything. I liked it, I guess. But we never had a single school assembly because we could not afford an assembly room. That's the truth. It's not even a joke. Just thought I'd share.
Man, that assembly had me bored to tears.
Huh? Did you have school too, Yusuke?
I'm doing laundry, so these are the only clothes I had to wear.
You really should buy a couple more outfits.
Come now, we didn't gather here to make small talk, now did we? Let's get to Alibaba's case. Well then, I'll start. It looks like Futaba was listening in on LeBlanc.
But why would she want to listen in on the cafe?
I have no idea.
It's just like Boss said. She's a tough nut to crack.
In any case, her hacking skills will be absolutely necessary if we wish to stand up to Medjed. Going by what she has told us, we may even be able to identify who they are.
You'll have to trust in her skills for now, then.
Anyway, we found out that Futaba has a palace. But can someone who isn't evil have one?
That doesn't matter. A palace is the materialization of distorted cognitions brought about by strong desires. That's all. It just so happens that a lot of warped people turn out evil. She's so young, though. Pain she's gone through must be the cause of her distortion.
Maybe that has something to do with why she calls herself Alibaba.
According to the chief's story, Futaba has auditory and visual hallucinations, right? There's a chance those are related to some important memories she's holding. It's hard to explain, but those memories may have been warped by the distortions.
Basically, we just gotta steal her treasure, right?
Well, yeah.
So do we all agree about taking on Futaba's palace?
She's asked us to do so. I don't think that part is an issue. If we heal Futaba's heart, it will not only help Boss, but she can then assist us with Medjed.
I agree.
I've been wondering about how Boss said a lot happened after Futaba's mom died, too.
Hold on a second. Our investigation of her palace may not go like anything we've done up to this point.
Why's that?
Having an individual ask you to steal their heart is an extremely irregular case. There's no telling what the palace ruler's disposition will be like, or the distortion that'll be there. We may run into some unforeseen situations. Do you still want to go in? All right. Let's just make sure we're cautious.
Well, let's get cracking on those keywords, huh?
The ones we have at the moment are Futaba Sakura and Sojiro Sakura's house.
We got the who and the where, so all that's left is the what, right?
Let us try going to their house first.
Boss is busy running the cafe, isn't he? We should make sure he doesn't suspect anything.
Important memories, huh? I'll be able to remember everything if I turn back into a human, right? That has to be the case. I definitely want this mission to succeed. If we can retrieve Futaba's memories, then I bet we can get mine back too. In any case, it's not every day you stumble upon a hacker like her around. You really do have a gift, don't you? You sure live up to my expectations.
All right.
Hey, they went on without us. Let's hurry and catch up to them. Now the last keyword.
She's a shut-in, so we just gotta figure out what she thinks her house is. If she can't get out, maybe a prison?
Perhaps a labyrinth with an unknown exit.
Maybe an oasis?
Nothing so far. In that case, how about hell?
We don't have nearly enough clues.
If only we could ask her directly.
We can! Come on, let's go see Futaba.
But what will we say to get in?
What do you mean? We're sneaking in.
You have to be joking. Won't the door be locked for sure this time? I'll take care of that. Oh, and I figured out where Futaba's room was when I snuck in last night. What if we run into Boss, though? There's no way we'll be able to avoid his questions.
He's at work now, so I think we should be fine.
Oh,
Getting cold feet, Makoto? Don't worry, it'll be nothing. We've gone through loads of shit like this already.
this is our only choice, right? I suppose Futaba did get in contact with him. Perhaps she'll at least be willing to speak with him? Very well. Let's do this. This is Futaba's room. Futaba-chan! You're in there, right? There's no answer. Futaba-chan! Are you there? I'm sorry for being startled and screaming yesterday. It was so dark that I got scared.
No reaction whatsoever.
This is gonna be hard.
You're listening, right, Alibaba? Is it Alibaba?
Why are you here?
Why is she only reacting to that name? You're Futaba Sakura, aren't you?
She's not responding again.
Does she not like us saying her name?
We don't have time to dally around. We need her keyword before dealing with Alibaba's identity. We want to learn more about you. If we don't do so, we can't steal your heart. The reason why we came here is because we need the keyword to enter your palace. That's why we want to talk with Futaba Sakura herself, and not Alibaba. You don't have to show yourself, just answer some questions for us. Chat messages are fine.
Okay.
All right then. Our leader, the guy who lives in LeBlanc's attic, wants to speak with you. We're counting on you. Try and get a keyword out of her.
What do you want to hear? Can you talk about the place you live in, like, a little bit? What's it look like to you? You know, the parts you've seen.
Looks like you should ask something different.
What more? You want the phone, Makoto? Okay. What's it like living in this house? It's painful. Why is that? Why don't you just go outside if it sucks that bad? I can't leave this place. I'm going to die here.
What? Die?
Is this going to continue? Why would you think you'd die in your own house? That's a little strange. Why? This place is my tomb.
Tomb?
You think that's it?
Try entering tomb!
Input accepted. Searching for route to destination.
We got it!
Was that enough?
Yes, it was plenty. You haven't forgotten your promise of helping us if we complete your request, right?
I haven't. We made a deal.
Well then, let's hurry up and go. And clicky.
You idiot! Don't activate it here!
It's a desert.
Yeah, we see that. Wait, what the? Our clothes are still the same?
Futaba herself is asking us to steal her heart. It'd be odd if she saw us as a threat. If she doesn't see us as an enemy, then your clothes don't change. That's how it works. But more importantly, I told you to be cautious. Why'd you activate it like that?
Is that why we ended up in a desert? Where's the tomb? Oh, it's so damn hot here.
Even though we entered right in front of her room, we didn't end up inside it.
She must really want to keep people away from her.
I see.
What a bleak feeling this place has. It's the complete opposite of Kanashiro's bank.
Let's hurry up and get going. Where's the palace?
Is it that way?
Oh yeah, there's something shiny.
A tomb in the desert. I see. Anyway, let's make our way there.
Isn't that kind of far?
Are we gonna walk?
Of course not. My paws will get burned.
I've been waiting for this.
I'll make sure to put the AC on full blast.
You're so considerate.
Right.
All right, let's roll.
It's stuffy.
Yes, I know. But it still beats opening the windows to the hot desert air. Hey, Ann, can I have a drink? Didn't you have mineral water?
I drank it already.
How are the guys? Take this! Morons.
Is that it?
There we go.
It's so hot.
The AC ain't working at all. What the hell was that lukewarm air about?
That was the best I could do, so quit your yapping.
For real? You are so half-assed.
What was that? You want to fight, punk?
Jeez, shut up. It's hot, so don't make me more irritated.
To think her palace would be a pyramid.
Hey, a pyramid's a tomb, right?
Yes, it's a pharaoh's tomb.
That's how it's mostly known. There are a variety of theories on it. For instance, it's even said to be a device for reviving the dead.
Reviving the dead, hmm? It's beautiful nonetheless. It's perfectly conformed to the golden ratio.
Hey guys, can we go in already? I'm gonna melt.
Well, we're finally here. Oh, it's so freaking hot. Come on, let's get inside. I mean, we could do that. Or we could check out the amazing architecture of this palace. Like, seriously. I love the look of this place. It looks really good in this game, but, yeah, we should probably get to it. I don't mind the heat as a Florida boy, but, you know, and is this a captcha on the front door? Futaba's palace. This is how she thinks of that house.
Indeed.
Who knows what may await us within. What is your call, Joker? Shall we head inside? Yeah. F that. I'm about to die from heat stroke. Okay, we'll find out more about Futaba's secret in here, right? Here's hoping. Indeed. Well, let's head inside. That is a big part of the palace after all, and... ah, man, it feels good to be back. I know it's kind of messed up, but... this place is a lot of fun. It's so nice inside! Oh, is this place air conditioned or something? it may be because Futaba's room in reality has AC pumping through it. Either way, it's a relief. Huh. Our clothes still haven't changed even now. This has never happened to us before. Weird. I guess this palace is really different. I mean, duh. It is refreshing that she doesn't see us as a threat. But we are completely surrounded by walls. Yeah. I guess this is a tomb. It's probably not made to be easy to get into. Anyway, let's explore. You gotta tell me twice. If you don't know much about me, I'm kind of a sucker for ancient temples and tombs and in general just Egyptian stuff. But yeah, the path to Futaba's treasure, since she doesn't see us as a threat, is actually pretty non-confrontational, I guess. You can walk right in.
It's amazing.
These stairs go pretty far. It's way too goddamn many. Don't ask for too much. She'd be happy we're not getting attacked as we ascend, but a treadmill would be nice. More importantly, I can totally sense the treasure head. Getting pretty close now. These stairs seem to be headed into the heart of the pyramid. I wonder if that's where the treasure waits. Most likely. Well, time to keep climbing then. Let's go! Right, as we ascend the tons and tons of stairs that are in Futaba's palace. Fan of Thieves friends will have a little conversation at the top right, but I don't know, man. There's a lot of stairs. Seriously, someone at Atlas had to make every single one of these stairs and place them. My heart goes out to that programmer.
It's beautiful.
And also whoever programmed Plate Joker. That probably took a lot of time too. Anyway, let's just cut the small talk and actually get to the top. And I really like this view. See how just far we've come. But looks like someone's at the top of the staircase. I wonder who it could be. There's someone there.
Hey, is this?
That's Futaba's shadow. It isn't the real her.
Oh yeah, you've seen her face. True, this one's kind of dressed like a queen.
So you're Futaba Sakura.
Hey, where's the treasure?
It's doubtful that you wouldn't know where it is.
Hey, say something.
Don't be like that. I'm sorry, Futaba-chan. It's okay. There's no need to be scared. So, can you tell us where your most treasured possession is?
This is going nowhere.
Let's just leave her.
Will you guys shut up for a bit?
Those who plunder my tomb, why have you come?
She talked, but
What are you saying? You want us to steal it, right?
If you believe you can steal it, then try as you might. That's rather defiant sounding.
Perhaps this is that tsundere thing, where someone is harsh or sweet depending on the mood.
Considering the state that my palace is in, there is no way that you can steal it.
Creepy child. You killed her! You're a plague!
What are these voices?
Murderer! Why don't you say something?
Murderer?
You're the one who killed her! It's all your fault!
this is horrible.
Hey, the hell is this?
Don't come near me! Don't just stand there, say something! It's your fault! Murderer!
That's right. I did it.
What?
I am the one who killed my mother.
What was that?
My mother exists here. I will remain here. I will do so until I die.
Our clothes.
She sees us as a threat now. What's going on?
This again.
Creepy child. You killed her! You're a plague! What's with that? Murderer! Why don't you say
You're
something?
the one who killed her!
That's right. I killed Mom. I don't deserve to be alive. This place is a tomb. I'll die here.
That's right. Die!
Don't come near me!
Don't just stand there, say something!
It's your fault! No! Someone help me!
Damn it! What the hell?
This is bad. I'm having a hard time getting a grasp of our situation. We should regroup and...
What now?
Oh crap! Bad! Bad! Bad!
Dang, bruh. That sucked balls. Get it? We're safe. That was too close. Yeah, no kidding.
Wait!
Now what? Even if we wanted to ask Futaba what's going on, seems the door's shut. What should we do? I think our best option is retreating for now. This won't be as simple as expected. Why don't we prepare a little more, then come back? Alright, sounds good to me. I mean, what else could we really do here? True. Then let's retreat for now and return to the palace another day. How about tomorrow? You guys down to come tomorrow? I'm trying to get this one done quick. Summer break is not too long. After all, but yeah, we just gotta wait for now.
The date that Medjed has set for the alleged cleanse is 8/21. That day is fast approaching. The Phantom Thieves, whom they singled out, have not made any notable actions at this time. Will Medjed carry out their cyber-terrorism?
In order to stop them, we need to help Futaba Sakura before the 21st. Our deadline is about 2 days prior, so the 19th.
Meeting up in Shibuya, then coming here is a pain, right? Let's make this place our hideout for a while.
Is everyone fine with this place being our next hideout, then?
We must take care not to be discovered by Boss.
There's no telling what may happen inside that pyramid. We all need to be cautious so that place doesn't become our graveyard.
Man, this is gonna be one crazy summer vacation. We're dealing with international hackers and looking for a treasure in a pyramid.
How can you be enjoying this? This is a crisis of whether or not our group continues on, you know?
I know that.
That reminds me. While we were in the Mona car, you were staring at me with a dirty look, you perv.
Shut up! It was a great view. You guys were looking too, am I right?
Indeed. The pyramid's golden ratio was truly a sight to behold.
That ain't what I'm talking about.
I wasn't staring Lady On. I'm a gentleman after all.
It's not that you weren't, but that you couldn't since you were transformed, am I right?
Will we be all right like this? Not again! Mom!
And then I was all like, why don't they ever sell 3% milk? What the heck? Well, that sucked! Yeah. Is doing this really gonna help us do something about Medjed? Probably. Do they truly intend to follow through on their threat? It'd be a shame if our efforts were a waste. Medjed would definitely make a move. Alibaba, hey! I'm checking in on your progress. How much longer will it take? Your heart is more problematic than we anticipated. Hey, Alibaba! Can you really use something about Medjed? Of course. Unfortunately, we have next to no evidence to support that. Dang. Your work will be rewarded, I promise. Besides, you have no other option, do you? I suppose that's true. Can you do stuff like take down a server? Show us! Hey, don't start any trouble. That's all it would take to convince you. All right. I ask that you take care of this quickly. Until then. Alright, that was easy. Are you ditching us again? Wait! This is troubling, but we need to do what we can at the moment. Right. I have concern for Futaba herself during all of this. Man, why does it have to be during summer break? Ugh. We don't have any other choice. As always, we'll leave it to you. Call us together.
The sight of her palace bothers me too. We have to do this.
Oh my god, holy frick. Come on, God. Oh, it's him. Hey, listen up. This is horrible. The fan site is gone. Oh no. I tried to access the URL, but it says the page doesn't exist. The fruit of my labors completely disappeared. Oh, do you think this is because of Medjed? Maybe you typed the URL wrong? Come on, man, bookmark that crap. It's important. I'd never do such a thing. It has to be Medjed's doing. Is this supposed to be some kind of penalty for cheering for the Phantom Thieves? But wait, they're totally jumping the gun. There's still time until the cleanse. Hold on. Something came up. Is this proof enough for you? What? What's that supposed to mean? Do you think it's a virus? Oh. The heck? What happened? It looks like everything's back to normal? Sorry for making a fuss about all this. I'm gonna try look into it a little more, though. See you.
Was that Alibaba proving what she said earlier? Talk about a crazy thing to pull off.
Or Mishima's password is something like, I don't know, the name of a video game. Okay, I'll stop poking fun at Atlas, who kind of did that anyways. We got a craft tonight, and make sure you save. You know this by now. There we go. Nice. Didn't actually take that long. Something to point out, actually, is now that we are high enough rank with Morgana's Confidant, we can make the permalock, which, can you believe what it does? It is an infinite lockpick. Unfortunately, it takes a lot of materials. We can also make all this crap, but, yeah, it's kind of it takes a lot of materials. It's not really worth it. At least in my opinion,
Yes.
but we got our target, we got our date. All that's left is to actually steal the treasure and make our way to the palace. However, before we get to that, there's a couple things we want to do in town before calling the group together. So we're going to be taking that into consideration and making some money. We're going to head over to Shinjuku Stat, and if we want to help Futaba, we're going to have to steal her treasure by the day before the deadline. So we have to find the treasure by the 18th and send the card by the 19th. It's up to you when you go to the palace. Keep the deadline in mind. Right. Thanks for the reminder, buddy. And alright, it's officially time to start the mission. This time it's on our floor. Since we're not in our classroom. Kind of like that attention to detail. But back to what I was talking about before Morgana just interrupted me. We're going to Red Light District because our girl Mifune, I mean, she's not my girl like that, but she can hook us up with something pretty nice. So we want to make... The heck? What? Who are you? A black and white monochrome mascot. That's a good idea. Anyway, what were you saying? Yeah, our get rich quick scheme. Chihaya, you can help us with that, right? You're good at that. Okay, that's mean, but actually it's the truth, so maybe it's not mean, but yeah, we'll get to your fortune. I just didn't read that dialogue. Let's get to it. So we can choose between the luck and the money. We're doing the money because we're going to be doing a lot of all-out attacks. It might seem like it costs a lot, but trust me, it adds up. And believe me, you want some money in this game, like I keep saying. And let's read your money fortune. What that? Little animated today, Mifune. Is this money? No, those are cards. This tells me ultimately you obtain more money than usual. Hopefully your payday's coming soon, so I can steal more of it with my holy stool. Anyway, that's all for today. So yeah, now when we perform all-out attacks, we will get a bonus, and I'm gonna need that bonus because we're gonna blow all of our cash at the Airsoft shop. I've already decided who I want to bring into this palace. It's been a while since On actually got to fight, and Yusuke can tear up here too, so we're gonna make sure to beef up those characters along with Makoto, and Yeah, gotta make a purchase. I have to be very careful with my A presses at times, even though I'm using a PlayStation controller, and that's technically an X. But at long last, we will buy a new dagger for Joker. I know. We have money to blow. We can kind of do whatever we want. We need a new katana for Yusuke. In the rare time he actually will attack. At this stage of the game, you don't have to do this if you are hurting on money, but it does change how the characters look during all-out attacks and in battle, so I kind of want to do it. This, however, is required. Seriously, beef up your defenses, and nope, that's not what we want. We want on the hardcore set. God, that sounds painful. One of these, which, I mean, we'll probably replace. You probably don't need to buy all of these, but I just want to be careful. I don't want characters to die after all. And that's how you waste a lot of money. Let's keep that up. Buy some new handguns. Keep in mind, these are not real. They are airsoft, but the price is still just as ridiculous since these are sort of modified. Not actually, we'll get to that later. So we sadly can't sell our guns back to Untouchable because he doesn't want that crap, but these might help out in the rare time we need to grind up. And now that we got that taken care of, crud. I thought I had a lot more to accomplish, but no, that's just about it. So let's head to our brand new hideout, which is where we actually started, and get the mission underway. Excuse me, Ryuji. I hope you will still recall the details of our new battle tactic. Battle tactic? Oh, you mean the stuff we talked about before the Summerfest, yeah? Yeah, I still got it. Good. Very good.
What's up?
What are you guys talking about? We simply are discussing how it's important to spice up our battle tactics here and there.
What did you say?
Spice up your... don't worry about it. Got some crazy to show you later.
All right.
I'm honestly surprised at the palace this time. Everywhere we looked was just desert.
Oh, yeah. All the other ones until now have just been normal cities outside of the distortion itself.
Thanks to that, we didn't even know we were in a palace our first time going into Kamoshida's.
That's still part of the palace, though. The city may not have been distorted, but it was cognition. The palace rulers may have been criminals, but they were social enough to know the city layout. But Futaba probably doesn't. In fact, I'd bet she isn't even interested in the outside world.
Hence why the whole thing is a bleak desert. Understandable, considering her lifestyle.
I doubt many famous criminals are shut-ins like her, though. Hopefully that means we won't have to go through all this desert business in the future.
That might not necessarily be the case. Many upper-class citizens travel by limo or plane, so they don't know or care about city life.
A plane? Damn, that sounds pretty good. I mean, wouldn't you want to go to a palace way up above the clouds if you could?
I think a flying bank is quite enough, thanks.
I have to say, though, the topic of the area outside the distortion is fascinating. Depending on the criminal, there may be an exact replica of Tokyo within their palace. I would love to examine the aesthetics of such a strange place at least once.
Huh. You don't got a damn thing but art in that head of yours, huh?
But it's true that an observant criminal could have a true-to-reality city in their palace. Although even if such a place did exist, it's not like we'd have any use for it.
All right, in record time, we're ready to start the palace. Now, in our new hideout, look at Yusuke. He's just chomping on them things. There's another one. And he's going for another. Oh my. Anyways, we could do this for hours. Point being, Futaba Sakura, your heart's gonna change in the next episode of Persona 5 Royal when we begin infiltrating the palace. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.